They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Hits him on the out route. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. Looking to the air here. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Oh, he breaks another tackle. Uh-oh, lost the football. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They go play action on 1st. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
The give here on second. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. So 5 yards there, but still one in the hole. It's 3rd and 11. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He just throws this one away.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. Set up.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Well, we've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased down to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throw on 3rd down. He's got a man left. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw here on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 16. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option design here. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pass play now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They'll run the counter. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Finds his man over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. He gets it headed right. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrap.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. They'll throw it again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that sets up 2nd and 5. From the 32. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's going to throw this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Desperation time here on 4th. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 8 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden got some options here on 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he'll go down here at the 16. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Has a hole left, room to run. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers moments away from their 4th win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. A 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now. 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw now. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.